Good day, friends. Today we will know about the dangers and benefits of the money tree. Few people know that Crassula, or, as it is also called, the money tree, is not inferior to aloe in its useful properties. An ornamental plant that can be found at home is also called Crassula. It is a squat tree with a solid trunk and oval fleshy leaves. It is believed that it not only attracts money to the house, but also predicts a speedy wealth if it blooms. Few, however, know that the money tree blooms quite rarely. In addition to mystical properties, this plant also has medicinal properties, not inferior to the home doctor aloe. A living tree is not demanding to the place and conditions of cultivation, and therefore it may well replace the usual plants on the windowsill, while bringing considerable benefit with its unique properties. The benefits of a money tree. The composition of the money tree includes many useful trace elements and volatile oils, which allow the use of medicinal properties for several diseases. Most often, the medicinal properties of the money tree are used as an antibacterial and antiviral drug. During the healing of wounds, insect bites and their disinfection, the juice of the plant also prevents the appearance of edema and cuts itching. To combat herpes, corns, and calluses. To relieve attacks of varicose veins, arthritis, arthrosis, hemorrhoids, and gout. For diseases of the throat and severe cough. It can be used for stomach and duodenal ulcers. Contraindications. Otherwise, the medicinal properties of a living tree have no contraindications, only people with individual intolerance can suffer from them. In addition, it is forbidden to use a live tree in the treatment of pregnant women and nursing mothers, as well as young children whose bodies may not be prepared. It should be noted that any treatment must be agreed with the doctor. The fact is that a living tree has arsenic. The substance used to be often used in medicine, but now its use causes serious concerns among many doctors, especially with its excessive use and independent appointment. Their concerns are related to the fact that the arsenic compound contained in the plant can accumulate in the body and cause poisoning. However, it is worth noting that the doses of arsenic in the plant are minimal and will not cause harm with moderate use. Before use, it is recommended to consult a doctor in advance, especially if the diseases concern internal organs. It is also prohibited to exceed the permissible dose. Application of the money tree. Depending on the type of disease, the money tree can be applied in diverse ways. Most often, extracted juice or fresh leaves are used. As in the case of aloe, the leaves can be cut and stored for about a week in the refrigerator in the compartment with vegetables. In this case, they will keep all the useful properties. To get the healing juice, the leaves of a living tree are taken out, properly washed from dirt and moisture is removed by blotting with a napkin. Then the greens are finely chopped or passed through a blender. From the resulting gruel, you can squeeze the juice using gauze, or use it yourself as a compress. The juice is poured into a glass container and left in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 days, then filtered. After that, the juice of the money tree can be stored in the cold for up to a year. To prepare an alcohol tincture, 5 tablespoons of gruel are mixed with a 1/4 liter of vodka, poured into an opaque glass container, and put in the refrigerator for 2 weeks. It has all the medicinal properties of the plant. The ointment is prepared based on lanolin. 5 parts of lanolin are mixed with 3 parts of the juice of a living tree. 50 grams of Vaseline are added and put in a water bath, stirring. After achieving a homogeneous consistency, they are transferred to a container and put in the refrigerator. Due to the simplicity and preservation of all medicinal properties, it can be used for many ailments. Below are some recipes for dealing with specific diseases. With sore throat, cough, and other diseases of the throat, cut off a dozen leaves of a tree, squeeze out their juice and mix them with a glass of water. Then the solution will caress the throat 3 times a day, without swallowing. With polyposis of the nasal mucosa, douching is performed with a solution. For wounds, burns and scratches, take a few leaves of the money tree, wash them, and finely chop them into a pulp. Then they are applied to the sore spot, or a compress is made with a piece of gauze. It is better not to use a dense fabric, namely gauze or cellophane, so that the useful juice does not soak into it. For corns and calluses, also use gruel or whole leaves. In the second case, they are washed, and the outer film is carefully removed. After the leaves are tied to the sore spot, securing with a bandage or cellophane. With herpes and insect bites, especially blood-sucking ones, squeeze out the juice of the leaves and lubricate the skin several times a day at equal intervals, but no more than 5 to 6 times. For hemorrhoids, the juice of the money tree is mixed with liquid Vaseline. The proportion should be decided by the doctor based on the nature of the disease, until complete fusion. The mixture is impregnated with a cotton swab and tamponage is conducted 2 to 3 times a day. With varicose veins, rheumatism and stretch marks, a compress is prepared. Take a dark glass container and fill it with chopped leaves for 1/3, then pour alcohol, 40%, to the top. The tincture is left for 3 to 4 weeks in a dark place, then it can be used to rub the muscles. It is also suitable for cutting pain from nerve inflammation. For inflammatory kidney diseases, pour 5 leaves of the plant with a glass of boiling water and leave to infuse for an hour. The infusion is taken 15 minutes before meals 3 times a day for a tablespoon. For ulcers and diseases of the duodenum, folk recipes tell eating 1 to 2 leaves of a living tree once a day. Before using the last 2 methods, it is strongly recommended to consult with your doctor. Conclusion: Crassula or money tree is loved not only by fans of feng shui, who believe that wide leaves are able to absorb unfavorable energy at home. It is often used in folk medicine along with aloe and other plants. This is the end of the video. The channel will soon feature many interesting videos about the benefits and harms of vegetables and fruits, as well as diseases and ways to treat them. Therefore, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. I will also be grateful if you like and share the video with your family and friends. There was a channel with you, health tips. See you soon.